you some observations on what's happening in the current market and how you can prepare your agency for a possible downturn. First of all, let's have a look at where we're coming from. After looking at a survey completed by Macquarie Bank and BDO, it is surprising that after years of buoyant sales, both in the rental and the sales market, over 50% of the respondents to their survey said that they considered their net profit in the next year would be less than 20%. This figure is also supported by the EBITDA figure showing that the average profit percentage for agencies is only 14.35%. Now, if we compare this with agents in the top 25% quintile, their EBITDA was 33.68%. That's a huge difference, more than doubled. Yet, to go from the average to the top 25%, it did not require a huge difference in turnover and charges for their services. For example, the average number of listings per month for the average agency came in at around about 3.6 listings per month. In the top 25%, the average was just over 5. So only a difference of 1.5 listings per person per month. Similarly, the sales commission charged by the average was 1.8%, while in the top 25%, their charges was 2.54%, a variation of only 0.74%. So margin pressure has reduced the cash coming into the agency, and it's contributed to the reduction in profit. And we can only conclude that downward pressure on fees charged, both with sales and property management for those agencies, has been just a way of life. But in comparison, the top 25%, they have clearly been focusing on being able to negotiate the extra fees and selling their services before discounting. We've also had a very buoyant market. A buoyant market produces inefficiencies within our agency. We get used to having that extra income, so we spend more and we waste more because we can. It's the same with property management. If you increase your average management fee by 1%, you could add 50% to the value of your rent roll. And the majority of that extra income would be going through to the bottom line as net profit. On a positive note, strengthening rents and sale prices have enabled agencies to survive. Even with the downturn pressure on fees being charged, they have survived. But we need to remember that the upward pressure on rents and sales allows for the agency to counteract inflation on costs that go up from year to year. So, if we counteract that increase by reducing our fees, then we are eroding the benefit the agency needs to offset the increase of those operating costs that are going up year after year. So that's where we've come from. But where do you want to be in 12 months' time? The only way you can implement change is to be decisive, setting specific goals and then executing those goals, asking 3 golden questions. Why do I want to achieve these goals? You must sell yourself and your staff on the why. When do I want to achieve those goals? We need specific parameters so you can measure the results. And then lastly, how am I going to achieve those goals? It's a matter of breaking down your actions into bite-sized pieces. Set realistic increases on your fees and then train your staff in how to overcome any objections to them having to reduce those fees from your prospective clients. Remember, you have to be convinced in your own mind that you are worth what you are charging, and so do your staff. I sold rent rolls to agents who have renewed management agreements at a lesser percentage because they actually thought that what was being charged was too high. Yet those landlords have been paying those fees year after year. So you and your staff have to believe that you are worth what you're charging. These are agents that focus on service and believe that they're worth what they achieve, year in and year out. I see agents achieving $900 a property per year in management fee income, while I see another agency charging and getting over $2,000 per property per year in management fee income. Both are earning what they believe they are worth. It's the mindset that is the difference. Don't be scared to push the boundaries. And if you're not sure on how to go about it, give us a call. We can actually introduce you to consultants that can take you through the process. Remember, your rent roll is your biggest asset, and its sales value is based on the income it produces. Buyers will pay a premium for a really good rent roll, but they won't pay the premium for an average rent roll. So take advantage of the opportunity you currently have while you have it. This has been Chris Goodway from the Rent Roll Broker. I trust these points have been helpful to you. Until next time, goodbye.